What's going on? What is up? Um, it's been a minute. My bad, I was looking at something. It's been a minute. Uh, I've been caught up trying to fix myself, lose weight, trying to kind of get on track of everything I need to do, stay on top of my priorities. But I hope everyone's doing alright. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're taking care of yourself, doing your skincare, going outside, working out. Um, I actually had, ironic enough, I had recorded a video yesterday, but I didn't like the way it turned out. I feel like it was very piss poor. My statements and my points were like kind of like all over the place, and I completely wiped it, so I didn't end up actually uploading it. But then I decided that I was going to recreate it today. Hopefully I'll actually have 3 more videos coming out the next 3 days. I'm actually going to work on those after this one, and I've been working on them after this one. But I wanted to talk with something about a struggle that I not only catch myself dealing with on a day-to-day basis, but something that I've struggled with for a long time, and I've also seen other people and my closest friends struggle with, and that is comparison. Growing up and learning about yourself, you can't help but notice the growth and success of other people. You're going to, no matter what, without even realizing it, start to question your own worth because of the fact that you are seeing these individuals from an outside point of view, not only doing the same thing you're doing, but sometimes they may be doing it better than you are. And you might catch yourself opening your phone on a random morning, random night, and suddenly everyone's happier, everyone's better, everyone's richer, and people are just becoming more successful. And without a thought, without effort into it, you are degrading your own worth, and you're putting yourselves up next to them, kind of like passively destroying yourself. And the truth is that about all of that is the comparison is a thief. It is a virus. It is something that takes from you more than you can put up. It steals your peace, it steals your focus, and it steals your motivation as well. For an example, I tend to struggle with comparison when I'm looking at influencers and stuff like that. When I'm looking at all these meatheads on the internet making millions of dollars my age, making hundreds of thousands of dollars, being younger than me or being a year older than me. And even though I think myself that I'm in a good place and I myself am setting myself up for success, I'm casually comparing myself to them, degrading the effort and the work that I've done. That's something that everybody does. That's something that you may not realize it, but you yourself are doing. And one thing that I wanted to say to a lot of people, because it's weird, these past couple weeks, these past couple months and years, the influencer base and like the YouTube and stuff like that and celebrities have been kind of like conditioning this younger audience and the younger generation that they need to have it all figured out, they need to have it all done right now. What you're seeing, and I want to say this, and I want you to listen when I say it, what you're seeing online isn't the full story. What you're seeing on these stories, on these videos of my day-to-day lives as a millionaire, trust me, I've seen them, I watch them, I put them on in the background while I'm cooking or something, but that's a snapshot. That's not the full story. You're not seeing everything behind the scenes. You're not seeing these influencers and these people behind the scenes. Your friends that you're seeing succeed, these people on the internet that you're seeing they're doing far better than you, You're seeing snapshots. You're seeing segments of what actually is, and you're nonchalantly seeing these segments, these snapshots, and what you're taking from that is you don't have it, so you are now less. You aren't less because of the fact that you are not at the same level that these people are at. I will stress it every day for the rest of my life. You are on a different path. Everyone on this planet, from birth till death, has a different schedule. Everyone is on a different clock. And you see that in your day-to-day lives. There are people that are your age in school that are rocking designer, drive the best cars, live in amazing houses and live good lifestyles, don't have to worry about money in their entire lives. And you think to yourself, what do I got to do to get to where they're at? Or I'm over here struggling, having to eat ramen every other day while these people don't have to worry about money. But even when you get out of high school, even when you get out of school, you still see these things. You'll go out in public with your friends, or you'll go out on a stroll and you'll see a Corvette drive by with some young cat in it. Everybody's on a different clock. There are people that you are seeing on the internet, that you are seeing in day-to-day life, living your dream life, but they've been at it for 5 years. They may be young, but they've been doing it for like 4 years. And you got to think to yourself, oh, well, I've been working hard for like 2 years or 1 year, whatever. I'm nothing compared to them. I don't have what these people have, and they're younger than me. They're my age. But bro, they started a lot sooner than you, and you only see a quarter of what they've actually done. I guarantee you, what goes on behind the scenes of other people's lives and these people that are successful, it's a lot different than you can imagine, but the same thing goes for you. You're putting in the time. If you put in the time and you put in the effort and you put in the work, you're going to be in that spot that you dream of being in. You're going to get the body that you want. You're going to get all the money in the world that you could dream of. But you have to come to an understanding that you are at a different pace than other people. You're not meant to be rich right now. You're not meant to be successful right now. It takes time. And us as humans, we tend to forget. Not all of us are blessed with it, but we have a lot of time. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. You don't need to compare your body to other people's. For example, I don't idolize celebrities. When I see people in public and I see it all the time. Weirdly enough, in Houston, I see it all the time. You see people driving around Ferraris, Lamborghinis, not often, but you see it quite regularly. I don't get a itch of jealousy or an itch of want. I'm conditioning myself to not compare myself to any of these people. When I go to the gym, or when I used to go to Apex gym down the street, I would see these people with 10 times better bodies than I have. I see people on the internet or whatever it may be that look 10 times better than I do. But there's not a single fraction, a single moment that goes by where I get jealous or I get envious. But that's because in my heart, in my soul, I know that I'm destined for more. I know that I'm gonna be there one day. I'm gonna have a better body soon. I'm gonna have more money soon. My life is going to change soon. But I'm on a different clock. They have it now, I'll have it later. But I'll only have it later if I be patient, put in the time, put in the effort right now, slave away right now, so I can reap my benefits later. And I don't usually like to put people on to some of the stuff I do, But I'll give one example for something that I've been doing recently. A lot of people struggle with like body dysmorphia, and they struggle with hating themselves and their bodies and being insecure of what they look like. One thing that I found that helps, that not everybody has to do, but one thing that has been helping me is, hear me out, I shower in the dark. Now, some people might find that weird, but there's a saying that goes, don't knock it till you try it. I found myself showering in the dark because of the fact that, weirdly enough, it gives off this different level of dopamine. It when you shower in the dark, you take care of what you got to take care of, your hair, your body, whatever. But in a sense, you can't see yourself. No, I'm talking about you can't. When you take a shower and stuff, you're having to look down, you're having to scrub. But the problem is a lot of people catch themselves, I guess, seeing their bodies and getting like demotivated. They end up getting like this weird feeling of this is what I look like. But when I wake up in the morning or at nighttime, there's no lights on in that bathroom. I can't see my tattoos. I can't see the jewelry that I have on. It's just me in the dark showering, and that's it. And I also, one thing that I've been trying to not do as well is don't, as dumb as it sounds, when you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to get into the gym and stuff, don't weigh yourself. Do not look at that scale 24/7. Once a week, once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, get on that scale, see what you're at. In the morning, and this is a mistake I see people making. Don't weigh yourself at the end of the day. Unless you're trying to track how much weight, water weight and stuff you've put on throughout the day, which is, to me, is unnecessary. Weigh yourself bright and early in the morning. Whatever weight you look at in the morning, that's how you are resting. That is your resting body. That is your resting weight. But when you weigh yourself at the end of the day, you drank a bunch of fluids, you've eaten a bunch of solids, that's going to have an effect on your weight. That's water alone, and you drink a good gallon or so, that puts on a good 3 to 4 pounds of just water weight. Not to take into consideration the food that you eat. And if you're bulking or whatever not, if you eat a good enough food, that weight is going to be drastically different. I don't weigh myself. And if I do, I weigh myself once every 2 weeks. Because what I go off of is videos and pictures. And even then, I barely take those. I'll look in the mirror. I'll look at my athleticism. I'll kind of subconsciously track. Okay, I just got on the Stairmaster 2 weeks ago for an hour. That killed me. I just started recently doing the Stairmaster. That first time doing it was treacherous, and I did it for an hour and 5 minutes. That was treacherous. I was sweating beads. I was struggling. I kind of got a little dizzy, but now that I'm a week, 2 weeks into it, I've subconsciously realized that the Stairmaster's easier now. My cardio is getting better. My body's getting leaner, and you know how I'm tracking that? I go off of my face, and I go off of like my lower abdominal portions in my body. You look at your body. You pay attention to your body. Don't go online and look at other people and see these other people's bodies. See what they have that you don't. Because you're taking away all the effort and the time that you could be putting into yourself. You're putting it up against these people that have been doing it far longer than you. And boom, instant degradation. I've said it, I think I've said it in one of the videos before. Live in silence. Live in peace. Don't showboat and post on the internet 24/7 and brag and do all the talking and be the super loud person in the room. Be to yourself for a bit. Live in silence. Live in peace. Weigh yourself once every couple of weeks. Sometimes take a progressional photo of your body every once in a while. Hop on a skincare routine. I won't stop stressing the skincare routine. As a young man or older man or woman, hop on a skincare routine. Take care of yourself while you're younger. It pays off in the future. Get cardio in. A good hour of cardio a day is not going to hurt you. And don't say you don't got time. Don't come up with the excuse that you don't have time. Because I guarantee you, when you get home from work at 9 o'clock at night, oh, I gotta wake up at 5, 6 in the morning. I have to be in bed by 10 or 11 o'clock, whatever it may be. You have 30 minutes to an hour to spend walking, whatever it may be. On a day off, I'm sorry, but you have to get a lot of stuff done, right? You wake up early on your day off, go on a morning walk for 10 minutes. These type of things, this type of small increments of time you could be putting into yourself, that you could be putting into a schedule without making excuses. And you'll notice over time, when you realize that you are in a different time zone than other people, comparison will slowly leave. And I won't say it happens instantly, it doesn't. It's a slow process, but the only person that you should be competing with is yourself. You should never be competing with other people. Maybe in sports, sure, but in life, when it comes to development and growth, competing with other people and putting yourself up against other people is only going to destroy you. You're setting yourself up for failure, putting yourself up against these veterans. You need to compete with who you were yesterday or the day prior. It's not about what all these people have. It's not about this kid my age looks this way and has this sharp jawline and these tattoos, gets all the women. That plays no part in your growth and you gain no benefit thinking about how good other people are doing. It's disrespectful to who you were yesterday and the day before to wake up in the morning and compare yourself to others. It's disrespectful. It's wrong towards you. Why do it? Why take away so much from yourself and put it towards others when they hear plenty of it from other people? And I guarantee you, that same person that you may compare yourself to physically or financially, they do the same exact thing to other people. So that person that you're idolizing, that person that you have on a pedestal because they look this way or they have this much, I guarantee you, you're the same exact person as them. They just happen to have more, and they've just happened to be doing it for longer. I personally don't like to have idols. I don't like to have people that I look up to. I'm not the biggest fan of famous people. And this is the mindset that I just recently, really, after this time, have started kind of getting a grasp of. Is it's good to have somebody maybe to look up to. Maybe an actor or an influencer or whatever it may be, your mom, your dad, somebody that you want to try to be like. But when you have an idol, somebody that you want to be like, you are limiting yourself because you want to get to their level. When you say that, you want to get to their level and nothing more. You shouldn't have an idol. You shouldn't have somebody that you idolize. You shouldn't idolize anything. Don't idolize money. Don't idolize your body. Don't idolize your hair. If anything, idolize God. Idolize Jesus, because at the end of the day, He's the only person that's going to be with you alone in that room. You don't get comfortable in the momentary satisfaction of comparison. Don't get comfortable with that. Don't get comfortable with seeing these guys with all these chicks and all this money, or your friend that just so much, that just has it all, has the family, has the money, has the support. Don't get comfortable being jealous and envious of these things. Stick to yourself. Wake up in the morning, go to sleep at night, being quiet. Live a quiet life and aim to be better than you were yesterday. It's not about being like these other people that have more. It's simply about having more than you did yesterday. Whether it's doing a couple more steps, eating a couple less calories, giving yourself more props, maybe complimenting somebody and being kind. It's about being better than who you were, not about comparing yourself to people that are in the current moment. And if you take anything away from this whole 21-minute video, we are all made in a million different ways. And we are all, as much as you may fear of thinking about it, one day everything you worked for will not matter. All the money, all the women, all the clothing and the items, when you die, none of that's going with you. No matter what you believe in, whether you believe in a higher power, whether you believe in Jesus, whether you believe in reincarnation, or if you believe in nothing, whether you like it or not, none of the things that you're working for or will work for are coming with you. So give it your all right now. Grind and work for everything you could ever want, and live your life right now to the fullest. Enjoy every moment, because you will not get to relive this life again. So take every moment for granted. From the moment you wake up, from the moment that you brush your teeth, to the moment that you lay in your bed at night. Take every single moment for granted and enjoy every single minute to every single hour of every day. And enjoy all of it. Because when you die alone. No one's going with you. So spend your days being fruitful. Spend your days with this obsession of being better than you were yesterday. Work every day. Don't idolize sleep. You can sleep when you've made it. You can rest when you've done it all, and that's never going to happen. So take every day for granted. Learn to develop a sense of love for yourself, because in loving yourself, you'll be able to love others. That's all it is to it. One step at a time, fellas. It's a lot easier. It's a lot harder than I'm making it sound, but when you get into the process, nothing can stop you. You are your only limiting factor throughout your entire beginning to end. What other people do has no effect on what you're going to eat later that day. You living your life has no effect on others. So live your life the way you want to. Live your life to the fullest, and you'll find your own meaning, and you'll find your own path, and you'll come to realize that one day you will have it all. You just have to be patient, and you have to be obsessed with it. It's that easy. It's a little bit harder and it takes time, but you'll get there. Go easy on yourself. None of this hard love stuff. We don't do that around here. We don't do that tough love that I'm worthless, I'm nothing. We don't do that. That's degrading. You are enough. You are valuable. You are precious, and you are loved. You are one in billions. And that's what it matters, alright? Probably gonna make another video tomorrow, low key. I'm in a good mood. Might even make one next 3 days in a row. But definitely one tomorrow. Definitely one the day after. We'll see about 3 days in a row. I'll be impressing myself if I could do a video 3 days in a row. But we'll see. We'll see. Y'all take it easy, fellas. Relax. Go do some damn cardio. Eating these damn fucking sugary treats. Not doing no cardio. Not drinking no water. Get off my laptop. Go do something productive.